Welcome to the West Sylvan Broadcast News Channel.
I'm Ella. I'm Sydney, and we're going to be your anchors for all of Season 1.
Again, this is Season 1, and this is our first episode. On this YouTube channel, we will be interviewing all the 6th grade block teachers at West Sylvan. This episode, we will be interviewing the 6th grade students in the journalism class with our teacher, Miss Sebastian. Let's get to some 6th grade interviews.
Okay, Cole, how have you liked journalism so far?
It's been a good experience because I've learned how to speak my mind.
Okay. What is your favorite unit in journalism so far?
I like doing podcasts because I got to interview the vice principal, and that was like cool.
Okay, what were your expectations coming into journalism since it wasn't an elective that you could choose?
Well, when I learned I had journalism, I was kind of excited because I like to write and learn about new things, and so I was excited to start the class.
So, since you said that you like writing, has journalism improved your writing so far this year?
Yes, I've got much better at correcting my work and making things sound more professional. Or not professional, but better.
What's your favorite writing piece you've done in journalism?
Well, I don't know if this counts, but every day we do quote of the day, which I kind of like because I get to kind of say or write the quote in a different way because it's kind of fun and fresh.
How do you feel about Mindfulness Mondays?
I like them because you get to relax and kind of put all your thoughts about the day, and if you had a math test and you're stressing about your school, you can kind of put that all aside and just kind of relax.
So lastly, is there any advice that you have for the next semester journalism class?
Be good, don't get warnings or calls, and have fun.
Okay, thank you for joining our YouTube channel.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm done.
Hi, Delaney.
Hello.
How have you liked journalism so far?
Well, it's an elective, so I thought, well, I didn't know at first that it was going to be an elective because it wasn't like something to choose, but I think I'm pretty overall happy with the elective.
Cool. What is your favorite unit or activity in journalism that we've done so far?
Probably the photography, because I just...
What were your expectations coming into journalism, knowing that, like you said, that it wasn't a decision, an elective you could choose?
I didn't exactly know what was going to happen because I've never taken a class like journalism before, but I just thought, oh, this could be fun because like maybe I could improve my writing skills.
That follows me up to the next question. Has journalism improved your writing? If yes, how so?
Probably because I think it just gives me a chance to take a topic and just kind of get the words on the paper and like get it all out.
How do you feel about Mindfulness Monday?
I actually really like it. It's really fun.
Why do you like it?
Because I feel like I don't often get to take a second to like appreciate the world, so it's kind of fun to think about stuff.
Last question. Any advice for the people next semester that have journalism?
I would say probably stay on top of it because if you get behind, then it's just not fun to catch up. And yeah, I don't really know. It's a fun class, so take this class.
Okay. Well, thank you for getting interviewed, and thank you for your participation.
Isn't that informational?
Now that you've heard the 6th graders' input, let's head to Miss Sebastian's interview.
Hi, Sydney. Have you ever taught journalism before?
Before this year?
Yes.
So this is my first year teaching journalism to 6th grade. Last year I did teach a journalism class, but it was a little bit different. We made a magazine each semester.
Did you teach journalism before?
Before West Sylvan, I did not teach in a classroom setting, but when I was tutoring student athletes at the University of Oregon, I did tutor students who were taking journalism classes.
How do you feel about journalism?
Ooh, how do I feel about journalism? Like currently in the outside
Like
world?
in class.
Oh, in class. How do I feel about journalism class? Well, it's something that I feel really lucky to teach because I feel passionately about it. But it's also challenging because there's no set curriculum. I'm just trying to create things that I think would be fun and engaging. And I just wish there were more adults in the room because right now there's 5 different projects, and so there's a lot of technology. There are a lot of things that I thought would be fun, even if I wasn't quite sure on exactly how to do it. I just thought we should go for it, and it's been a little bit challenging. I know some people have been frustrated because sometimes they have too much to do and other days they don't have enough to do. So it's a balancing act, but I hope everyone's still having fun.
Because journalism's at the end of the day, can teaching get harder?
Yes, it can, especially because I don't really have time to transition from block to 7th to journalism, which is in the 7th period. It can be a little bit more challenging. I actually have to just go straight home after journalism to let my brain calm down a little bit. That's not because of journalism, that's just because of teaching. I actually get to school about 2 hours early every day because my brain is not wrapped from teaching, so I can actually get grading or planning done.
Have you ever had a really stressful experience during journalism?
Maybe when earlier in the year when students would just keep talking and I tried to take the nice route, didn't really work well, so I had to come down hard, and unfortunately I think that's working a little bit better, but that's really it, the only stressful experience.
Has journalism affected the way you teach your block or other classes?
Yes, actually. I find that students, I've always found that students work best when they have choices, or they can kind of have some say into their groups. And so I definitely try to incorporate that into block when I can, but it's a little bit trickier with the constraints of the standards of block.
Do you have any advice for any aspiring journalists?
I would have to say to not be afraid to write about the everyday or things that you may think are simple, because you can really write very moving pieces, and there are actually lots of award-winning pieces that are written on everyday occurrences. So you can really make something big out of something small.
Thank you for letting us interview you.
You're welcome. I did not answer, I'm sorry, the journalism.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Which one?
The, I don't know.
Outside world.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about journalism in the outside world?
Ooh, in our society today, unfortunately, journalism is a profession that, it's a dying profession, some would say. There are lots of reporters take information from the Associated Press, or AP, and they just link it there instead of paying for their reporters to do the reporting on the ground. There are still some reporters who do the reporting on the ground, but it is, still expensive because newspapers are losing subscribers because of the internet, and so advertising is kind of how do I phrase this?
Shifted?
Yeah, advertising has shifted the way we consume journalism, and so it's a little bit more challenging for reporters to have big budgets. So that's why you hear things on the radio for OPB, OPB, which is a local affiliate of NPR, how they have membership drives. So they need everyday people to support journalism, otherwise they can't do their job.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Tune in next video to watch our other interviews. Bye!
Do 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 do.